Hey everyone, Connie here, and welcome to just an update and sort of announcement. Sorry it's so dark in here. It's actually not even noon. It's just dark outside. It's like really overcast. Here I can turn on the lamp, but that kind of leaves a little bit of a glare on one side of my face. I don't know. Either way, so yeah, as mentioned yesterday, I wasn't able to get to reactions yesterday. Those are coming today for sure. I will be getting to at least one part of a critique of Outlast today, maybe two. Um, but there's also an announcement I want to make. So I am starting a new project. I don't know how far it's going to end up going. Um, but it's something that I've wanted to do for a while, but just never have figured out exactly what I wanted to do with it. Like, I mulled around a couple ideas, like maybe starting up a blog somewhere online, maybe doing it on a Facebook page or whatnot. Um, but I finally decided that I'm going to do it via YouTube. So the idea is called Diary of a New Girl. It is a sort of audio story because there's not going to be any like big visuals outside of like a little like card that's going to appear on screen just so you have some visual to go along with it. Um, and basically what it's going to be is it's going to be these daily diary entries, audio diary entries, completely in character as this character named Susie, who is a newly out trans girl. And it's going to be all about her struggles to, well, just live as a girl after having been declared a boy for so long. There's going to be other characters mentioned in it, but obviously, since it's going to be diary entries, it's all going to be sort of like from the perspective of a character, like going back on everything that's happened and whatnot. So it's not gonna be like having an actual ongoing narrative in the way like you're watching a show or something where you're seeing the stuff happen. It's more like you're being told what already happened. Um, but there are going to be visuals on the screen for each of the characters, like I said. Um, Basically, for example, the first um, like the introductory video I made already is shows the visual for the main character for Susie, and so that shows like what she looks like. But like on future cards, you might see her with another character, or you might see some other characters on the cards. Basically, the characters on the cards will change depending on who is the most relevant to the current diary entry. Now, they're going to be pretty short and simple, and for the most part, they're not going to be that scripted. I might like have a couple of notes jotted down to like know where to take it, but it's going to be pretty just spur of the moment, basically. The plan is that I'm going to record a bunch of them at one time so that I can just, like, knock them out every day. Maybe even just, like, technically upload them, but have them scheduled to come out. Um, that's my plan as of now. I don't know exactly how it's going to go. I also don't know when I'm going to start it exactly, because, again, all I've gotten up so far is the introductory video. I'm thinking I'm gonna wait to start it until after I take my vacation this next week. As I've mentioned in the other videos, I am taking a vacation next week to a choir camp with my church. So yeah, I'm not gonna be having any access to a computer, most likely. So I think it's just easier if I instead would just wait until that's done and then start putting it all up after. I mean, I'm taking next week off of all the videos on this channel as well anyway. And yeah, that's a thing that I hadn't mentioned yet. The Diary of a New Girl has its own channel. It's not even connected to this one. It's on its own YouTube account as well. Just in case like something gets taken down, both of them won't get taken down at the same time, basically. Um, I will link to that channel down in the description below so you can go check it out. Check out the introductory video and all, which basically just introduces you to the character whose diary it is. It introduces you to Susie. And remember, all the diary entries will be completely in character. I will not break character for a second with them, and that's kind of the point. And I also don't plan to do update videos on that channel at all. Like, it's just going to be the different diary entries. I'm probably going to title the entries, like, with the date and then, like, a topic that pertains to the day. And keep in mind, since this is a daily diary entry, it's going to be like within the realm of like, okay, all of these events happened on this day. There might be days where not much happens, and the diary entry might be shorter to reflect that. There will be days where a lot happens. There will be days when whatever happens might seem boring or monotonous. That's kind of the point behind it, though. It's meant to reflect like a real diary entry. It's meant to reflect this person noting down what happened during the course of each day. The diary entries, as for times they'll be put up, I don't know yet. I'm kind of leaning towards the end of the day, maybe the night. Just because that way it'll make most sense for it to be in character and have like a account of everything that happened during the day. So yeah. And the dates on the diary entries will reflect the same dates in real life. So keep that in mind as well. It's going to be like real life calendar and all. And yeah. So one thing like to mention as well is that I'm not going to like progress things like too far with the character, the storyline, like too quickly. Like for example, like with trans people, one of the big things that they strive for is getting the surgeries or getting on hormone replacement therapy, stuff like that. I am not going to rush into that. One, because I personally am not on either. I have not had HRT, and I've never had a surgery, so I'm not going to rush into that just because of lack of experience with it, for one. But for two, I'm also not going to rush into it because I think that that's something that would definitely would be worked up to. That's not something that you want to like just make happen too quickly. Again, this is supposed to be realistic. Although it does take place in a fictional town, and all of that, and all the characters are fictional. But yeah, like I said, it's completely for fun. I don't know how long it'll end up lasting. As long as I can make it last, pretty much. But also, one other thing to note about it is that there might be days where there's no entry posted. Now, I'm going to try not to do that often, but when I do it, just note that there will be a reason for it, and it's actually going to be a purposeful, like as in character. And it will be mentioned in the next diary entry afterwards as to why there was no entry before. The character, in terms of her personality, is going to be similar to mine. Not completely the same, but similar. And the reason for that is just because it's going to make her easier to write. And, well, easier to speak as. Because that way I don't have to change too much. She's a little more shy than I am currently. Like, she's more of like what I was when I first started YouTube. I was a lot more shy and reclusive back then, you could say. Um, so yeah, it's going to be more along the lines of that. But otherwise, like personality, interests are going to be very similar with, again, a couple differences. Uh, and I'll give you like a little teaser at an example. For example, she's a fan of Game of Thrones. In real life, I'm really not. I mean, I don't dislike Game of Thrones. I've seen the first season and I think an episode or two of season two, and it's okay. I have no issue with it. It's just it doesn't hook me in as much as other shows. But Susie is a fan of it, and that will come up probably from time to time. Um, as for like character bios and stuff, I might make videos on that. I won't make like update videos, but I might make videos on character bios and stuff. But those will also be in character. Those will be like it'll be like Susie introducing the characters to the viewers, basically, or technically Susie introducing her friends and family, you could say. Um, so I might make a character bio video every now and again. Um, but yeah, I don't know how often that'll be. Probably, possibly do it like maybe at the end of every week and do one for maybe every new major character that's introduced, everyone that has like a big focus or a big impact on Susie's life. We'll just have to kind of see. We'll take it one step at a time. All the character designs are created using online character creators, so it's not like copyrighted material or anything. And all of the background on the little images during the videos and stuff, all the font and everything is made using free creators and free sources and all of that. So yeah. But yeah, I really ask that you check that out. Please subscribe to the other channel. Again, link is in the description below. Please subscribe to it, and I hope that it ends up being good and enjoyable. Um, and as a note, you can comment on those videos. In fact, I encourage it. And whether you comment in character or not, like you could comment like you're talking to Susie, or if you just want to comment as if you're talking to me, either is fine. Because when I answer comments, I won't I won't be worrying as much about in character there. Um, but yeah, like it's mostly just going to be me speaking because again, it's a like an audio diary entry. There's not going to be like any background music or anything. Um, and again, I'm going to try to keep them as short as possible, but I'm still kind of telling a story with it, so there should be some entertainment factor, you could say. Um, Either way, I would love to hear what you guys think of it. So you can even like check it out and tell me what you think down in the comments on this video if you want. Um, but yeah, it's something again I've wanted to start for a long time because I've tried doing a lot of stories in the past. Especially in the past couple years, I've tried doing a lot of stories involved with LGBT characters, and it's just never worked out for one reason or another. So this is kind of a way of doing a story, but in a less conventional way. It's gonna again be like completely in character with this unique style to it, you could say. So yeah, thank you so much. And again, look forward to the other stuff that is still coming today. We're still getting to Milo Murphy's Law. We're still getting to Free, and we're going to get to Critique of Outlast today. And then tomorrow and Friday stuff should be good. Hopefully nothing happens to mess with that stuff. But in the meantime, yeah, thank you for checking out this video. And, oh, one last thing. If you're wondering why I didn't put the Diary of a New Girl stuff on this channel, this already existing channel I run and stuff, it's because I didn't want to, like, I guess you could say overcrowd this channel with too much content, especially something completely unrelated like that. Plus, I just feel like it keeps it better in character to have it on its own channel. Because that way it's like the character Susie started the channel and everything for this purpose, for creating this audio diary. So yeah, there's that as well. But either way, yeah, thank you so much. And please, again, tell me what you think of this down in the comments below. And for now, I'm Connie and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.